Today I have a really interesting video for you and something that can actually be really useful in your everyday life. And that is solving the dilemma whether you should carry a debit card with you or a credit card. Because most of us, let's face it, either have one or the other, and some of us even have both, and in the end the wallet just keeps getting bigger. But what if there was a solution to it, in which case you would only need one card that could actually serve as a debit and credit card at the same time? Yes, you heard me right, and Nexo, as far as I'm aware, is the first card that has actually dual functionality. Can serve as a debit and a credit card. With a switch of a button, immediately you can switch from debit to credit mode and back again. You can do this as many times as you want in the day, and it's basically instant. So first up, I'm going to run you through the Nexo website and explain you all the feature the card is offering, and then I'm going to take you through the actual app and show you how it's done in real life. So as you can see over here, meet the world's first dual crypto card. So obviously, I don't know, maybe there's something out in the fiat world, but in the crypto world, it is the first one, and it's really amazing. I think it's really a brilliant move by Nexo to once again stay relevant and keep innovating. So with this, let's scroll on, and I really like the website, really nicely done. And you can see over here, so basically first off, you have the credit card mode. So you can easily switch the modes between your spendings, and if you're on the credit card mode, you'll get 2% cashback per purchase with the credit. That's obviously depending on the tier level, there are different levels, but that was there from the beginning basically, and that was always been there, and that's what most people used it for as a regular credit card. Myself, I've always been using debit cards because I don't really need credit cards. It's not like in the US where you build up a credit score, right? Then I might use more credit cards, but in general, I only like to spend the money that I do have on my debit card, and that's it. But sometimes I did find myself in the need of having a credit card, especially when it comes to car rental companies, because usually they don't like to accept debit cards, but they prefer having credit cards. So in that case, that's actually one of the few times when I did end up using my Nexo card. Right, so moving on from credit card, as I said, with the click of a button, you switch like this to debit card. That's just so amazing, and I love that functionality. And once you do the switch, what happens? Your cashback goes away. So basically when you start spending now, you won't get any cashback on your spend, but instead what you're going to be getting is 9% interest per year, which is paid out daily. And I think that's really attractive. Now, once again, obviously that depends on your plan, takes into consideration that you are on the highest plan and you earn in Nexo. If you earn in euros or USD or pounds, it will be 7%, but still, that is so much more attractive than many other banks or other neo brokers offering. And as I said, you can switch back and forth as often as you want within a day even. So that's really cool. So you won't actually have the need anymore to carry multiple cards. It's all in one. And you can actually have it as a virtual card as well, right? So that's really, really cool. So once again, here, they just highlight how it works. And you have the two options. So the credit part, where you can spend without selling your crypto. Basically, your crypto serves as a collateral and you can spend against it. And then at the end of the month or year, because there isn't really any specific time period when you have to repay it, and then you just repay it either with fiat currency or you liquidate some of your crypto holdings and repay your loan. So that's great. And you can keep your crypto in the meantime, as it says over here. So that's really cool. So you'll earn 2% cashback on every transaction, plus, of course, daily interest. So this is the daily interest on the money that you don't use as collateral. So if you use a crypto card, you need to put some of the money as a collateral to kind of as a safeguard for Nexo, which is good. So that part won't earn interest, but on the other part, you will earn interest. So that's a great feature to have there as well. As I said, yeah, here it says very clearly, in BTC, you'll get 0.5%, and in Nexo, you get 2% cashback on every transaction. So you might want to switch just before a large transaction to credit card and then get the cashback, and then you can immediately switch back to debit, and then you will see over here you will earn 9% in Nexo tokens or 7% on your euros, pounds or dollars. So that's really cool. Obviously you can make purchases anywhere and you spend your actual fiat currency. You might feel more comfortable sending some of your euros that are sitting in your bank account idly there, and at the same time get that interest from there. So I think that's a real good, attractive feature to have, definitely. And you can see over here, obviously, how you'll get your compound interest, which is paid every single day. You get that notification, and that's really nice to see, and I really enjoy that feature, definitely. And the cool thing, for none of the cards, neither the debit card nor the credit card, there's going to be any minimum repayments and no fees. So it's totally free of charge. You can open your Nexo account free of charge, and you're going to have the card free of charge. So that's really amazing. Even if you're on the lowest loyalty plan, it's free of charge. On the highest as well, it just means that you need to have a certain proportion of Nexo token in your account, but you could just have euros there and just get a slightly lower interest rate. But that's really cool. So as I said over here, you can go immediately virtual, so you don't have to wait for the physical card to arrive. I did order the physical card as I had some experience with some car rental companies still asking for a physical card, which is really weird. But yeah, just for that specific reason, I actually have it. Otherwise, I do everything through Apple Pay. I have my Nexo card there, so if needed, I could spend it. I will share with you in the end of the video how I actually use that for myself. But if you wanted to, you could just have it with Google Pay, Apple Pay, and you're good to go immediately as soon as you're registered. And another amazing feature that the Nexo card offers in both modes basically are the travel perks. As you can see over here, you will have 10,000 euros per month FX fee free. I mean, that's really amazing. Most cards, they make money on the FX fee. Basically, the foreign exchange, if you exchange your money or you spend your currency abroad, and they're going to charge you a hefty margin on that. Here, it's up to 10,000 euros free of charge. And that's really attractive if you travel a lot. And also, you get a free ATM withdrawal limit of up to 10,000 euros. I mean, I don't know too many cards anymore that offer such a high limit. And definitely, if you need of cash, I think it's a really attractive option. And of course, it comes with the usual safety benefits over here. As it says, with the click of a button, you can freeze your card if you lose it. You can change your PIN anytime. And of course, you can track all your transactions with instant notifications, so you always know in case your card has been compromised. So the usual safety aspects that you would expect of any modern card these days. To get your own card, it's super simple. You just sign up to Nexo, and within the app, you click on Get Card, and literally it takes you a second. And if you already registered on Nexo, you can get the card without any additional sign-up period. You just click on Get the Card, and it will be immediately added either to your Google Pay or Apple Pay, and you can start spending right away. So it's really amazing. And if you haven't signed up to Nexo yet, then please use my link in the description below, and you will get $25 worth of Bitcoin to get you started. Right, with this, let's hop over to the Nexo app, and I'm going to show you how it works inside the app, how you can switch between debit and credit mode. So obviously, that's the main dashboard once you log into the app. Right now, I only have a small amount in my Nexo holdings. The majority of my crypto holdings is actually on the Ledger hardware wallet, but I still have something here just to kind of start playing with it. And in the future, I might actually add a bit more, especially fiat currency, to start getting a bit more of that interest. So with this, let's click into the card over here. You'll see my Nexo card, how much cashback I earned since I used it. Obviously, before I moved all my crypto away from Nexo to the Ledger, I used my card a lot more. And you can see I definitely got nice cashback from that. And yeah, right now my available balance is only 28 euros. If I click into this, you can see here how it's composed of. I could also have different kind of fiat currency, but right now I only have euros over there, but you could also have pounds or dollars if you wanted to. And from here, basically, you can see your card details. You can freeze your card, reveal the PIN, transactions you had, card settings, and remove the card. And here comes the interesting part. As you can see over here at the top of the card, it says debit card, and card mode also says debit. So if I click into this, you will see right now it's debit. Obviously, it's the new one that's just recently came available. And I'll show you in a second how it works with the different loyalty tiers. But basically, now I'm at the highest tier, the platinum tier, and I'll be getting 7% on my euros per year. And actually, the highest interest I'm getting across all my banks and various brokers out there. So that's really attractive. But as I said, in case I'm renting a car right now and I need a credit card and I only have my Nexo card with me, well, what I'll do is click into credit. And boom, immediately it's changed, and now it operates as a credit card. And it's just so amazing. It's the same card details, everything is the same, but now it is a credit card. And I think it's really, really cool. And I did make a whole video around the Nexo credit card. You can check it in the playlist below. And right now, I could take a loan up to 212 euros, completely interest-free. And that's amazing, considering how high the interests are at banks these days. So that's amazing. Obviously, I have very little crypto. If I had more crypto in my account, that amount would be even higher because more of my crypto could be used as collateral. Right now, as I said, I could use it to book a car, etc. If I exit out of it, you can see over here now it says Nexo credit card. So the same card is a credit card now. And if I go back into it once again, I click on the credit, change it to debit, and boom, right away, it's a debit card. So now I start getting the daily interest. So it's really simple to do, super seamless. And if I go back, you will see here, boom, right away it says debit at the top. And more banks and providers should be offering similar features because I think it's really unique. So one more thing I want to show you are the different loyalty levels. So if I click into this over here, you can see right now I'm on the highest loyalty tier level. So you can see that's platinum, and basically what it means, you need to be above 10% of your total holdings should be in Nexo token. So in my case, I have almost 20% of my total crypto holdings in Nexo. So it's really up to you. Obviously there's no monthly fee or anything. If I go back to the base tier, that's up to 1%. Of your total portfolio should be in Nexo. So basically, as soon as you open an account, you will be on the base. And then there is silver, so it's 1 to 5%. There's also gold, 5 to 10%. And then platinum, above 10%. And that really brings a wealth of extra benefits, which for me was worth it to have a bit more Nexo token in there. As you can see here, quite a few different benefits. When you borrow, when you exchange, you get cashback on that. Also when you earn, right? Right now I'm getting 7% as I showed you, but in the base case, you'll only be getting 5%. So still pretty good, actually much higher than many other places. So you don't need to be the highest level if you're only interested in the earning part. But yeah, still, for me, it was worth it. And definitely it comes with many other things like free monthly withdrawals on my various crypto, etc. So quite a number of benefits. I don't want to go through the whole motions here, but if you're interested in earning, then definitely it makes sense to be the highest level because your earning potential is so much higher. And when I want to see how much I earn, you will basically get a notification, or you can go inside the app, click on the bell notification over here, and you can see every single day I'm earning. Right now I'm getting interest on my Nexo tokens, on my Bitcoin tokens, and on my cash, which is the 7% that you saw before. And if I go back a few days, previously it was all in Nexo, and I'll show you how that actually works. So basically what you want to do is go into your settings, and from here click into saving interest preferences, and here you can choose either get the interest payout in the same currency that you have, Bitcoin will pay you Bitcoin, euros will pay you euros, and so on. Or you can change it into earning in Nexo tokens. So there you will get an additional bonus of 2%. So basically all the percentages you saw before plus 2%. So let's say you have your euros in your account and you get 7%. If you earn in Nexo, you will get 9%, but instead of getting euro interest, you will get Nexo interest. So that's something you have to answer yourself. For a long time, I had it in Nexo, but honestly, as you saw right now, I almost have 20% of my portfolio in Nexo token. So right now, I'm happy with 2% less, but I get it in the same currency because I want more Bitcoin and I want more euros, right? That's why I'm interested. I don't want to have too much Nexo in my account. So yeah, it's up to you, your personal preference, but having that ability to seamlessly change in between is really nice, and it basically changes from the following day. So if I was to change now, next day, I would start earning in Nexo. So what will I do with this going forward? Now, in the past, I used to be invested in P2P lending, where I got 6.75% on the money that I borrowed to other people, and actually it wasn't protected at all. So honestly, I sold it recently and I moved away from P2P lending because for me the risk versus reward was just not worth it. Right now, I have all my cash sitting in various accounts such as Trading 212, Lightyear, and Trade Republic, where I get up to 3% on Lightyear, and the money is protected up to 20,000 with Lightyear, 20,000 with Trading 212, and 100,000 with Trade Republic. So obviously the percentage is a little bit lower, still much higher than at my bank. So when I look at Nexo, of course, I'm very tempted to get that 7% euro interest, and I could withdraw it anytime as well. And I was really thinking about it to put more money onto my Nexo card and then get that 7%, and then obviously get a significantly higher interest than I get on other accounts. At the same time though, of course, it is not protected, right? It's a crypto exchange which doesn't give you any guarantees, not even on your fiat currency. Now, I must say that they've really weathered the storm through difficult times, the longest bear market in crypto history, and this is one of the few exchanges that's really done extremely well despite so many other exchanges failing and collapsing. Nexo has done an excellent job. I really love the platform. The app is so simple to use. They keep on developing and inventing and coming up with new features such as that card. I think it's really amazing. But at the same time, right now, I'm in a situation where I value safety and security over additional return. So I might put a little bit of more money in there in the future, but right now I wouldn't feel comfortable to put 20 or 30K there because, as I said, it's not protected. And yeah, just right now, with the time still being a little bit tough, you never know what might happen. And I do value peaceful sleep at night more than a couple of more % on return. If one day they will offer to protect your money up to a certain amount, then without a doubt, I will definitely put as much as I can into my Nexo card because I think 7% on my euros is just unbeatable right now. I've never seen anyone else paying anything close to that, so I think it's really attractive. Plus, the various features that they're having, it's very nice. But as I said right now, since there's no protection, there's still the uncertainty, and that's why also I removed my crypto in the first place from the exchange and kept it on my Ledger hardware wallet. So that's why right now I just kind of dabble around with it and play with it to keep you informed, and I like to try new features, etc. But despite the fact, I think having that functionality of debit and credit card in one is just absolutely amazing, and I do salute Nexo for constantly pushing the envelope forward. Next up, check out this video over here. As always, stay healthy, get wealthy, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!